Hi, this is Nicole Ramai, and this is my Twitter PowerPoint slash video assignment, um, the main assignment for Module 10. So let's get right into it. Um, I'm First and foremost, I'm not very familiar with social media. I wasn't familiar with Facebook, and I took some time learning Twitter. There was a lot of information for me to learn, but I think I got a good handle on it. And speaking of handles, my Twitter handle for um, my initiative is at Feel More, Be More. It is actually the tagline to my website that's promoting wellness and fighting animal cruelty. That's also happens to be my capstone project. Um, for the POS strategy, I I felt with Twitter um, that it would be great to tweet and retweet, the hashtags pertinent the hashtags I found that were pertinent to the fight against animal cruelty, in conjunction with like animal rescue stories, personal pet stories, um, and links to full articles, um, to these stories that will bring awareness and actually grow compassion for animals. Um, I also have started tweeting links that ask to sign petitions that fight for causes um, that endanger, that we're dealing with right now, like endangered wildlife. And I think it's great because it's made it very easy for people like me to go and read the issue and just sign the petition. And I think Twitter and social media in general is all about the ease with which we can get information to us and take action. And so I think that's great. What I'm doing with my POS strategy really is alternating between happy posts and unhappy posts. Happy posts are things like um, dressing up dogs for Halloween or cats for Halloween, or anything that makes someone smile with regards to animals and animal care, showing animals caring for other animals, showing animals friending other animals, taking care, or people playing with their pets, things like that. Unhappy posts are things that we don't want to really listen to or see. You just want to focus on the happy, but um, these are what I'm trying to um, um, bring more focus and attention to. So, unhappy posts are things like, stories on animal cruelty, farm factory conditions, things that we really don't think about. But if we knew what was going on, or if we were forced to pay attention and see what's going on with these issues, it would make us angry, and it would make us, want to fight back. And, you know, um, but at the same time, so I figured you can't have two extremes. You can't have all of one or all of the other. So I alternate between happy posts and unhappy posts for both Facebook and Twitter. Um, all in all, my Twitter account really does promote my POS strategy in fighting against animal cruelty, bringing um, you know animal wellness into the picture and growing that compassion, and seeing these stories, growing compassion towards animals. So let's move on. The hashtag search, of course, started for me with hashtag animals, kind of snowballed from there. As soon as I clicked on that, I found people or organizations to follow, and I started following them, and I started getting suggestions to follow more organizations, and it just kept going and going. And then I also found these organizations talking about other um, issues or other things, other hashtags came into play, and I started researching that. And of course, again, you'll see here, like for instance, this is a suggestion, who to follow, and with regards to my searches, it's giving me things relevant to my cause. Um, So animals, pets, animal rights, animal abuse, animal cruelty. Specifically, recently I've been searching on elephants and poachers because that's one of the issues that I um, was retweeting about. There's so many articles right now that's circulating on the welfare of elephants and um, stopping tourist rides and trying to get a sanctuary going for these creatures because they are being poached to extinction. Um, but moving on, this is my hashtag search, what I compiled in a screenshot of the first one here, and let's uh, let's move on. So, of course, I started with the hashtag search, and then I started finding influencers because I started looking at who was posting with the hashtags, um, and I started following them. A lot of them are charitable organizations, and they have a lot of followers. The World Animal Protection Organization um, has actually 53,000 followers. So other examples are ASPCA, um, Humane Society. All of these um, organizations are pulling or has so many followers that they can be considered nothing other than influencers. Some other organizations or initiatives by people as well were I found to be influencers because of the amount of people they had following them. Um, sorry, that was a little bit of a technical difficulty, but going back. Um, so I have a group of quite a group of influencers that I am now following. Um, we take a look, we see some more here. Animal rights, all animal rights, 20,000. Paws Pet Foundation, um, 27,000. So yeah, it's a lot of reach when these influencers post. Moving on, a screenshot of my tweets, and you'll see that um, I have quite a few. I do about 2 to 3 a day. Um, and again, most recently is the poachers with the elephants. Um, um, you'll notice that I some of the links have the bit.ly link, but others that I retweeted, they were already shortened, and I didn't know how to change the links, um, so they were not recorded on bit.ly. But now that I am more familiar, I know how to go about it going forward, and I'm curious to see what results I'll see from bit.ly at the end of the semester because I do feel like there's more traffic for me on Twitter than there is on Facebook at this point. So looking forward to see that, and if we just go ahead and move on to the bit.ly results so far, unfortunately, because I wasn't recording um, uh, recording it properly on Twitter. Um, I it looks very pitiful right now. There's 4 clicks, total saves. We got 2 here. I mean, there's some stuff going on, but not really what I am hoping for at the end of the semester. I will say that I do feel like I'm getting more um, tweets that are being favorited or retweeted, more response on Twitter than on Facebook, and I find that funny because on Facebook I think that people tend to want to only see more of these what I call happy posts more. On Twitter, it's more business and more, okay, what are the issues? And uh, they respond more to the unhappy posts. But again, I don't want to change my strategy. I want to continue alternating between the two. I don't think having one extreme of the other would be helpful in any way. But um, you know, those are those are my that's my conclusion to so far what it's like using Twitter as opposed to using Facebook, as opposed to writing on my blog. My blog actually I don't feel has much of any um, engagement right now, but I do feel because I'm getting so many followers. I think I have about 40 followers right now, and I'm following over 80, 85 or 90 um, different organizations for this project. That if I keep pushing, I'll start directing more people to my blog, and they'll be able to see more of a personal point of view on my personal stories on having taking care of my dog and animals, and um, what's going on with the issue of animal cruelty today, and my thoughts on that. So I can't wait to see how I can push more people to my blog, because I think that's the only good strategy that I can think of, using Facebook and Twitter to just keep pushing towards my blog. But other than that, that is my presentation, and I think I've hit everything that was asked um, for for the assignment. Effectiveness, I think that Twitter is effective. I think Facebook is effective the way that I'm using it. I think that Twitter is more effective for uh, posts on issues, and Facebook is more effective in growing compassion with these happy stories and happy posts on animals. And I think I can use both to drive traffic to my blog and kind of bring awareness full circle that way. And that's pretty much it. So I hope you like my presentation, and thank you.